Earlier, we spoke about how parents can help their child to learn the skill of prioritizing. We're continuing the conversation with our regular creative parenting expert, Nikki Bush. Now, Nikki, is it important for a child to hear more yeses or more no's in order to help them learn how to prioritize?
Leanne, definitely more yeses. So the words we use are incredibly important. So instead of just shutting our children down by saying, no, you may not do that, we need to say the magic words, when and then. And these have got certain applications. You know, we have to teach our children how to become responsible and then how to give them more freedom. So there are things that have to happen around a home. So, for example, you might say to your son, when you have helped Dad tidy up the garage, then you can go and have a swim. Yeah. Because he's been asking you for a swim for the last half hour. And maybe you have a daughter who wants to go and ride up to her friend's house on her bicycle. But it needs to be prefaced with, because maybe she's only had the bicycle for a couple of weeks, when I've seen you ride your bike safely with me, then you can ride your bike up to your friend's house around the corner. So we're teaching our children that certain things have to happen before they can do what they want. Whether it's they have to become competent at what they are doing before we will let them out on their own, or whether they just have to be collaborative and cooperative and help out doing what has to be done before they go and do their heart's desire.
Now, wouldn't some people just say you're just rewarding and incentivizing? Shouldn't the child just do it because they're told?
Well, there's a difference between this rewarding and incentivizing and what we're talking about here. If we were rewarding, we'd probably have star charts and we'd probably have pocket money involved and we'd have stuff involved. Here we're just actually saying it's a behavioral commitment. Do what you need to do first and then you can do whatever you want to do after that.
I get you.
And really getting kids into the habit of getting the stuff done that has to be done versus doing the stuff you want to do, which is the fun stuff. And we would love for life to be filled with just the nice, fun, sweet stuff. But life isn't like that. You and I know that. In order to experience all that really fun stuff, there's a whole iceberg of have-to-do stuff that goes underneath. And children need to learn about that so that they actually get an idea of how life really works.
Is it important to be able to grant your child's wishes?
Definitely. You know, children look to us to be able to achieve things, to acquire things. They don't have money themselves. We give permission whether they can have experiences or not, and we have to find ways of granting them those wishes. Sometimes it does mean they have to commit to doing other things beforehand, but I think as long as they can trust that they will be able to do what they need to do, they will toe the line. And the thing is, if you don't implement the when-then principle in the early years, there's no way you can implement it later on. And then you either have children who are just used to getting what they want, when they want, how they want it, or they're used to being shut down. And either way, that doesn't teach our children to be good at prioritizing.
Absolutely. Well, Nikki, this is important because we want to teach our young ones these things so that they can be good, productive adults one day.
Absolutely. We're all part of a community at the end of the day. We don't live in isolation.
We don't live in isolation at all. Thank you so much, Nikki, for joining us today.
Pleasure, Leanne.
I absolutely love this. Of course, if you want more information, you can go to nikkibush.com. Today, we were talking about the importance of teaching your child how to prioritize.